welcome to Mom I Love and I am Shubhoshri. Today we will show you 5 games which helps to increase concentration in kids. So if you have a toddler at home or if your child is a preschooler, so concentration can be related to their studies or even for learning new skills. So if you spot that your child is lacking concentration, you can develop concentration, you can boost concentration in your child with the help of these easy games. So before I begin my video, I will request you to subscribe to my channel because every weekday I come up with videos related to parenting, parent-child relationship, early childhood education and anything that revolves around parenting. Our first game is sorting game. So sorting can be done in form of you give any object to your child, you mix all the things together and you tell them to sort it out. So on the first day I have given my child in a bowl, I have given some rice, along with that some lentils, and I have asked her to separate each of the objects in the form of colors. So you can play this with the help of pom-poms or cutting out papers of different colors. You can mix 2 or more colors or 2 or more kind of objects mixed together, and you can give it to your child to sort things out. So what happens, they have that hand to eye coordination that also develops into that. Their fine motor skills develop if the object is small, and they also concentrate in that work while they do it, because when they have to separate small objects from one another, they have to put into their concentration, and what happens then, they are completely focused into that work because they don't want the colors to mix or the textures to mix like that. I have cut out papers in squares, different color papers. I have used 4 colors. And then I have told my child to separate it and keep it in its own box. There is a quick tip over here. If you are giving objects which you think that it is harmful for your child, for example they can swallow it, then I will suggest you to replace the things with something which is edible. For example, you can use their chocolates such as gems. As I told you, rice and lentils, those are good options because even if they swallow, there is no harm in it. Or you can also try it with other food objects as well. So the next game is sewing through the holes. There are toys available in the market which you can buy, which comes in wooden or some other material, and the child has to use a string to insert the string from one hole to another. That is also very good for concentration because when the child is putting the thread inside the hole, they are concentrating too much in doing that because they need a hand and eye coordination into that. But today what I have used is a DIY thing. I have used a paper plate which I have punched, you can see that, and with the help of a string I have inserted it. You can do this or you can buy the product if you want. I will put the link in the description box below. Number 3 game in this video, which I think is too much fun for kids to play because this is my daughter's favorite one, that is building paper cup tower. So you can buy any paper cup, those are very cheap. You can buy a dozen of them, and then you can ask them to build a tower with that, and it increases concentration in your child. Number 4 in this video is stick inside the pattern. So you have to make a pattern and give your child some objects such as pom-poms or stickers or even paper cutouts. So you give them in different colors and you ask your child to fill up that pattern with that color paper or whatever object you have given them. Today I have used a paper plate and I have drawn a tree onto it. After that I have cut out small pieces of green and brown paper and I have asked my child to stick the paper on the pattern. I also told her to make sure that the papers doesn't go outside the pattern, outside the lines, and first of all I have applied glue inside the pattern itself so that it becomes easier for them to stick those papers inside. So the 5th and the last game in this video which I am going to mention is a show and tell story. So what happens, you have to ask your child to pick something which is really near to their heart. If they enjoy playing with that object or if they use that object for something. For example, If they like to eat something, for example, if they like to eat something with their spoon, so they cannot take that food to narrate a story, but what they can do is they can take that spoon to represent that with this spoon I eat and that is my favorite dish, or a particular dish is my favorite and I eat this with this spoon. They can take a ball if they like to play with ball, or cars, or whatever toys they like, and they can narrate a story around it. So I hope you have understood that how the narrating story, show and tell story goes around, and you will really like to play these games with your child as well as help your child to increase their concentration in the same time. So that's all for today. If you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up and also write your favorite game in the comment section below. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.